Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well today. I hope everybody that is watching this video is enjoying their day or their evening, depending on what time you are watching. So I am back with hashtag tags with tucks, which as of most of you already know, it's an open collab that I am doing with Lolly. And basically it is once a month, and we upload our videos on the first Thursday of every month. And well, I shouldn't say basically. The rest is somewhat self-explanatory in the hashtag. So hashtag tags for tucks is where we create a tag with a tuck. Plain and simple. So, it can be any size tag. It can be, just use your imagination. And as long as a tag and it has some tuck somewhere, whether it be a hidden tuck or, any kind of tuck, that is what we're going for. So today I am going little. And as you can see, I have all my little stuff out here. And here is the tag that's, oops, hold on. Let's put this here. This is the tag that I am going to attempt to create a tiny little tag with a tuck. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out, because this I'm actually flying by the seat of my pants. I know I want to do some sort of like field note theme, because I'm using a lot of the little bits from Tim Holtz's Field Notes ephemera kit, and they're all little. So I'm thinking I want to try to incorporate that. But I'm also going to use this to cover the tag. Now, since this is a tag that has some, it's not just a regular shaped tag on the top, hopefully I will be able to, cut it accordingly. Let's see. So I'm first going to start with hoping my glue will come out, which it doesn't want to. So now I have to find my little, there we go, my little poker. Okay. I think that's okay. Let's try that now. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to just glue all around there. And then I'm just going to lie it down like so. And then hopefully cut around it all nice and neat. I did say hopefully, so we'll see. I'm just going to cut the top off first. And I mean, I'm thinking it might be okay. So let's see. As we all know, I am not the greatest with fussy cutting. So bear with me because I think I'm cutting the tag. Oh, geez Louises. Okay, well, it's okay. It's all right. Just got to keep on cutting. Oh, you know what? I also have the wrong glasses on. Hold on a second. Maybe that's why I can't see what I'm doing. That could be the problem too. Oh, much better. Oh, I can see. Wow. All right. So, moving on. Okay. Well, you know what? Not too bad. But I'm just gonna, just kind of bend it in a little bit. There we go. And then, of course, I will just re-ink that so nobody knows that we cut it. It'll be our little secret. All right, so I have the base. So now, I had a couple ideas that I was sort of kind of thumbing around with, but I have to find what I want to decorate with and what I'm going to make for the tuck. Because at first, I thought, where was it? Oh, something like this. And then kind of like build off of it from there. I mean, that would be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing around first just to see how it would be. I love all the little bits and pieces. And you know what? I don't ever get to use bugs because, people really don't want bugs. But on this, maybe we want bugs. What else? What other little flowery flowers do we have? I'm thinking maybe build this as the tuck. Okay, all right, hold on. I'm getting some inspiration here. Let's do this as the tuck. All right, so I'm going to ink it first. And maybe let's build the tuck first, and then we can always attach it to there. So, I like this thing. I mean, I was thinking putting it here, and then putting a little something or other there. But is that what I actually want there? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm kind of just, you know, sometimes you go with a flow and it just comes out much better. I say that all the time, but I really mean it. Like, I don't know, but I'm really liking this. And sometimes when you do projects, it's almost better, and I know I probably have said this before, it's almost better not to think and just do when something is kind of like inspiring you. Just go for it. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just going for it. Okay, so I wanted the little hole to stick out, and I bet we could find something little to thread through there. Okay, then I'm thinking I'm going to do this like that, and hopefully, oh, I am in frame. Okay, good. So let's get this on. Oops, right side up would be nice. Maybe like that. Okay, okay. And I did like this little mushroom, so let's get this mushroom involved somehow. All right, and then we'll put that right there. And it's okay that it covers it up. I'm you know, I'm fine with that. What other bits and pieces do we have? I love all these little bits and pieces. Like, this is just so me. Okay, yep. I like the way this is going. This is going to be all these little samples of insects and mushrooms and all this fun stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put them like that. No, I want to, okay. There we go. Just like that. But I also want something down below. But it has to be something really small. Like really, really, really small. Really, really, really tiny. I mean, that's not really 65 cents. Oh, wait, what if we did something like this? And even just like hang it off the bottom. Oh, yes. Okay. That I like. I feel like I haven't really played around in my craft room for a while. And so I'm kind of getting a little inspirations and stuff. Had another little, like a small little bug, which I don't think I do. I remember when my nephew was little, I used to, like when I got any of the Tim Holtz things and had the little bugs in them, I would always give it to him. He enjoyed that. I just love the way I'm just kind of layering everything, you know? All right. But I need a background. And I saw this, and I'm thinking this is kind of cool to maybe lay this down. But, hold on. I feel like I had some other, excuse my reach for a second. I thought I had some better background type pieces. Not in there. Not in there, really. No. No. Oh, what's this one? What's in here? Oh. Hold on. But I don't know if the brown on brown is... And maybe that's the point. Maybe we don't really want to see it. Oh, this stuff is cool in here. I forgot about this stuff. I believe this all came from Lolly. I think so. Okay, hold on. So if we had something like that, and then we did it down lower, and then we had a tuck. But the only thing is, though, I don't want anything to get stuck. So we're going to have to glue them down pretty solidly. So let's try, see what happens. And it's hard because these are like little, thin little pieces. Well, hopefully I'm in frame. All right, so if we can just glue these down. Oh my gosh. So little, so cutesies. Ooh, I love it. So we definitely have to wait for this kind of to dry before we put the other thing on so it doesn't stick. Because I do have a little bit of extra glue coming out. But that's okay. You know, I'd rather have too much than not enough because you can always wipe it away. That is my philosophy, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm going to have those kind of overlap like that. So, what is this one? Oh no, that's green. Hold on. Let me just do a little check-in with our, where are we? Oh, look at that. But I want something else. Okay, hold on. I want, oh, what if we put like the bugs in the trees? Oh, this is going to get so creepy and cool. Not Halloween-y, but more scientific-y. Scientific-y? I don't even know if that's a word. Whoops. Maybe not. Scientifically. Scientific-y. So we have a little buggy. Little, oh no, this is, maybe this is a spider. I can't really tell. But he's going to be up there climbing on the little leaves. And I know, oh, I had another one here. This is a little buggy thing. Ooh, perfect. You know, bugs are sometimes good too. So we need to include them in our crafts and stuff. All right. And then what if we had, ooh, there's like a flower here. But would that be weird? Hold on, let's just see. I want something, or maybe, hold on, let's just take a little look-sees. Ooh, little tiny flowers. If I move this up a little bit. Oh, I wish the flower was a little bit smaller. Or not the flower, the mushroom. If I get something in this corner, like a mushroom or a little flower. That one's a little too big. No, I don't like that anyway. Another, let's see. So many small little things. Well, if we brought this down a little bit, we could put a little butterfly there. Ooh. Yes. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now, yep, I'm going to somehow, okay. How do I glue this on? Because it's a little bit off. Well, okay. Let's just try to do something like this. And like that, and like that. I don't know. Let's see if that works. Okay. I think it might be all right. Let's just get a little wipey here, just so we can sop up any of the extra. All right, let's see. This is very layery, which I'm really, really liking. Ooh, I like this. It's like a little bug-themed. Okay, here's a little butterfly, and he's going to be perfect right there. Okay, so let's do this, and we'll put him, there we go, right on the bottom there. And now let's just take a look. I was going to put something there. Oh, you know what? I have the little strings that it comes with. Little tags. not the tag. Well, yeah, the tags came with these strings. And so since they're made for it, that means that hopefully they will go into the hole. However, oh, it's okay. It's a whole long one. All right, let's see how we can just, how do we want to do it? You know what? What if we just did something like that? Just to give it a little something, you know? And just tie it. And you know what? Let's just do a double knot. Just to have a little extra. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut it down a little bit, just like that. Just so, you know, it's like there's a hole, so we put something in there. There we go. All right. This is coming along. Now, these other pieces, hold on. Like these types of things, maybe something like this. See, like the specimens. Oh, yeah, private collections. We could tuck this in here, like so. And maybe this like so. Oh my gosh, look how stinking cute this is. Okay, this is finished, I think. Let's take a little look-see. All right, hold on. Let me zoom in. Look at this. I cannot. I did it. I did the tuck with a tiny little tag. All right, there it is. Okay, so let's just admire this. How cute. All right, so here is our tuck. And then we have all the different layers on there. We have the little bugs climbing in the leaves. We have our little specimens here that, oh, you know, nothing is complete without a little inking on the edges. There we go. So we'll put this little tuck in there. And we'll put this little tuck in there. Oh my gosh. That is cute. I absolutely love it. I was a little apprehensive trying to do a tuck on something so small, but it worked out. So I think I'm going to also try one like on this size, which, you know, it is a little bit bigger, but I don't know. There's just something about little tags I absolutely love. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is my tag for hashtag Tags with Tucks, which again is an open collab that is co-hosted with my friend Lolly and myself. And also don't forget, I will leave a link to Lolly's channel in the description box below, so you can jump over to her channel and see what she came up with for the month of June. Now, anyone, so like being an open collab, let me just touch on that again, means that anyone at any time can join. You don't have to do it every month. If you want to do it once or you want to do it 11 times, it's up to you. But it's kind of a fun project. You know, it's only uploaded once a month, and it's kind of like not that we made it up, you know, a tag with a tuck, but it's kind of like a spin on just a regular tag that we thought would be kind of, you know, fun to concentrate it more with a tag with a tuck. So we've had some people join our collab, and let me tell you, the stuff that people come up with is amazing. I mean, not only is Lolly's stuff just out of the park, like hands down out of the park every single time, but all the other women that have been joining us, absolutely just like stunning. Like some have very pretty stuff they do, some have very like, OMG, I would have never thought to make a tag with a tuck like that. But there's just so much creativity in all the different projects that I see people doing for this collaboration. So if you do want to see what everybody else does, if you just search the hashtag tags with tucks, everybody that posted a video, use that in your title, and that way other people can see what you have come up with, you know, what your project is for the month, which is, it's just fun to watch everything else. But also, if you do upload a video, just make sure you tag both Lolly and I in your title. That way we get notification right away that you posted something, and we can jump over to your channel and see, you know, what you created, because that's like, for me, and I know for Lolly too, like that's the best part of an open collab, because you never know what people are going to come up with. And the just seeing all the other tags with tucks is awesome. So, and you know, we inspire each other, that's like the number one thing that I absolutely love, because we're all doing the same project, but everybody's project is completely different, and that's just awesome if you ask me. So definitely check that out. Search the hashtag tags with tucks. Also, go over to Lolly's channel and make sure that you see what she did for the month of June. But not only her tags with tucks, she also does other projects which are really cool too. She has a few other collabs that she's a part of, and then, you know, like her projects that she's doing. So it's always interesting to jump over to see what she is up to, because she is all over the place. Not in a bad way. No, I shouldn't say that. But like, she does open collabs. There was this one project she was doing a while back, and she's been working on it, you know, for a while. But she took one of those register roll tapes and she's turned it into, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on it? But you know, like on the paper, you do layers and you sew them on, and you, like, you know, you do all the different stuff, and she finished the whole entire roll. Like, she didn't rip it or she didn't tear it or anything. And now she did the first layer, and I know she's working on the second layer, but it's just one of those things you're like, really? Oh my gosh, like, how did you do that? I also like her memory decks, things that she does. I also was inspired by that, and I hunted down a Rolodex with the cards in it, because I wanted to start doing something similar like that, and then, you know, keep them in the little holder. So that's a project that's kind of off to the side for now. But yeah, she just check out her channel. She does a lot of wonderful things, and she's just so inspiring to watch. I get a lot of inspiration from her, and I'm sure that you guys, the ones that know her, do too. And if you don't, definitely jump over to her channel and make sure you follow her, because you will not be disappointed. So that is it for the month of June for my hashtag tags with tucks. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how this little tag came together, and maybe got some inspiration from this as well. So that is it for this video. As always, I just want to thank you for watching and supporting my channel. And what I can tell you is I will see you in the next video. Bye.